Peace, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and say this one thing. I just wanted to do this quick live real fast and say I knew from the start, right? All these things that's happening, that it was going to be a whole sector laid on Taz because I knew he wasn't going to be able to stop, right, all this bullshit. And what y'all don't understand is Black Women's Spirit has like 20K herself. And y'all want to keep creating this narrative that she's thirsty for subscribers, like she just got 1,000 or she just like a small content creator. What's up, Deke? I knew she was going to zap out on them. I knew she was going to flip the fuck out. Hey, Deke in the chat, finally. I knew she was going to flip the fuck out on them. You hear me? I knew it because my whole thing about it is from the beginning, I knew it was going to come down to her being in Man of Spirit spaces. I knew it was going to come down to that. Y'all finally learned how to unblock people for real. But yeah, I knew she was going to. That's how I feel when I be in Women's Spirit chat because she still ain't fully blocking me. Like, you gotta go to your settings on your laptop or whatever. But I think she do everything from her phone, which is fine. But yeah, I knew she was going to be the one to really take these motherfuckers down. And she had to be the one because it's always somebody to take down any type of cult. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all, my fault, y'all. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of people can think what they think. But from the beginning, I already knew that Black Women's Spirit, she was gonna be the one to do it because she was the only one who had to. She was the closest one. But at the same time, we could already see that there was a problem that they had with Black Women's Spirit. They started off having a problem with Black Women's Spirit. The only reason why they stopped having a problem with her is because they took her talking points. And I seen the vitriol that they had for her still on them panels. And they would let the comments rock talking shit about her. And Miss Cynthia G would have to be like, oh, please don't do that. Please don't do that. So I know she's not lying about how close she is with Cynthia G when she said that, but I'm happy she putting her in the dirt too, because Cynthia G just going about her life like she not really a black male. She not really just a black male banger, which I find funny that she said that because my whole thing about it is people need red pill knowledge, but there's a lot of disgusting and dark rhetoric out here. And when you get on panels and things of that nature, people don't understand how it feels when people say certain things to you and you hear extremism. Okay? Because with Taz, it's extreme red pill knowledge being banged on you under the guise of Black women empowerment. That's the confusion of cults. In cults, they kind of like mix, like, I'm going to give you a good example, kind of like in sex cults. They'll put something in front of you. They'll say that you have to be married. They'll push polygamy in the background, and they'll be having sex with the children. But they'll make it seem like all these sexual morality, all having fornication is a bad thing. But they'll in the front, they doing all types of nasty, disgusting things. Okay. And Taz act like he trying to protect Black women while putting Black women in the dirt anytime he can. And it's just not about Black women. And that's something that Black Women's Spirit also trying to emphasize because he's bullying men. Okay. That's why the Honest Truth felt like he had to get attention by trying to steal Auntie's purge and shit concept and try to go at Taz and Nyla. And he didn't even have to do that. We already know he didn't have to do that because we really fuck with you. But the people that got the most to say, their talking points isn't so their talking points is very biased, very gender biased. Okay, they go hard on her without understanding. When you hit that link and you go up on people's panels and you get ambushed, or you go step into a place where it just turns very dark and men start spewing that they want Sharia law for black women and all that other stuff, you don't know what you're going to say. Or when you're muted time and time again and you fire up a live stream against that person, it's wars that you can't see. Okay, you got some people that's not going to plaster people's faces everywhere and they not weird and all this other shit. Okay, I'm not going to plaster your face everywhere. I just think that's weird. I don't even save people pictures on here. Like this one person on here, who shall go nameless, okay, but was dragged on YouTube time and time again, played this recording of Woman Spirit that just made me laugh, right? She played this recording of Woman Spirit telling this panel of Manosphere dudes, I'll get a white man to shoot all of y'all. I'll get a white man to snipe all y'all motherfuckers. I'll have that white man eating out the palm of my hands. And they had it on a loop, on a recording. Okay, like they was doing something. Like this person that was playing the recording, they don't realize that they themselves, they've been recorded saying some disgusting, filthy things. But it was like the story that she had with her getting a white man to shoot everybody on the panel, it had everybody feeling like eerie and shook because ain't nobody expect her to go that hard. But I'm like, why don't you play what the fuck they were saying to her so we can get a better understanding of why the fuck she would say some shit like that? I want y'all to play that because we don't know what the fuck the men said to her to make her say, I will get everybody on this motherfucker killed. Because it was so funny. And the more they played it on a loop, the more it just made me laugh because she was going so hard. And I knew, and that shit runs through my head rent free, that whole panel, because I could hear the dudes in the background talking shit. But she just shut everybody the fuck up and was like, I know some white men that'll get you fucked up or whatever, and I know some white men that'll kill you right now. Right? And so I wish somebody had that recording because I will put that shit on a loop, on a mix tape, okay? Because all the disgusting things I've heard black men say about motherfuckers, and y'all mad because a bitch had the nerve to one up y'all on so many on another diabolical level that you wasn't ready for. The eerie silence just had me just fucking geeked. Like I was just laughing. The shit was funny. And so a lot of people have a misunderstanding about what Black Woman Spirit is going to do. She's doing the right thing, but she's going to get back to spanking motherfuckers' asses on here because the men on here keep trying to throw white women on us like water on slaves. You just keep trying to throw it on us like we supposed to. I think black men, the same way, okay, so the same way the divestors want the black men to start crying, and they never get out of black men's face instead of just creating their own space, really, for black women empowerment. Okay, creating a space where black women can feel like they're on Oprah. Whoa! When did I say, who did I follow? I don't follow nobody on here. I view people's content. I don't follow nobody. All I said was I felt like Woman Spirit was in a dark place because there's some dark content on YouTube that speaks on black women being on Sharia law. And I don't follow, like I said, I don't follow nobody on here. I view people's content and I give my commentary. That's what I do. I'm not a follower of anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Following somebody will get you fucked up on here. Okay, you don't put your faith in nobody on here because nobody has a solution on here. It's just entertainment and people just giving commentary and people doing journalism. It's not that deep. Okay, I've been took my feelings out of it from a long time ago. Okay, but this is what I'm talking about. Okay, because people think YouTube, you say, I need to follow that goofy whore. Why she gotta do all that? And she going at who y'all hate the most. She going at the whole black male abortion thing. She drags and DG all throughout YouTube. What's the issue? See, people be damned if you will, damned if you don't. She's trying to make retribution with the dudes in the man and spirit and all that. And y'all still got an issue calling her a goofy whore. Why is she a goofy whore? That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay? It's some dark, like I was saying. What is my butt trip? Like I was saying, he be on some light-skinned nigga shit anyway. On some light-skinned nigga shit. We never even know if he a real person. He a troll account, for real. It's like, no, let me stop. It's like, no, let me... Like I was saying, it's a lot of dark content out there. Trey, why you open my door? It's a lot of dark content out there that really makes black women feel terrible. And a lot of things that black people throw out there, right, to try to hurt their own gender or the opposite gender or whatever the fuck. Well, really the opposite gender. Like, for instance, how black women, they go into this divestment spaces and then they can't stay the fuck out of black men's faces that keep talking shit. And it's just like, oh, you're supposed to leave. You keep saying you're going to leave and then you keep talking shit. Right? Black men do the same thing. They keep saying they're going to assimilate. They keep saying they're going to get them a white woman. And then they keep trying to talk shit and try to make us feel away. And it's just like, okay, you'll be damned if I just sit here and just be far removed from all of my emotions and tell you that you should go ahead and do what you did. Go ahead and assimilate, right? Black men get so mad even when you lay back and you chilling and you don't respond to that bullshit. Even when you don't have a response and you just don't give a fuck. You just like, okay, do what you do. I'm just a ghetto ratchet Keisha. Let me just do me. Okay? Let me just do me. Motherfuckers still get mad. So it's like they want you to start crying. They want you to start falling. Like, no, black men, please don't leave. The same way the divestors sit there and beg low key, okay, and throw the white man in the black man's face and want them to be like, oh no, please come black women. Like, why is y'all leaving? It's the same thing. So that's why these conversations get dark, period. Okay, so I'm just starting to accept it going in different spaces. And what y'all don't understand is with this YouTube shit, it'll turn you into a different person sometimes. You'll find yourself saying stuff you didn't think that you'd say because you're in a situation, you're in an environment that's hostile. And you never knew that people on the panel was going to be gaslighting you like this, screaming at you like this, and all you trying to do is just get your message out or just have a whole kickback, and motherfuckers is getting dark and shit like that. And you trying to go at these motherfuckers because you're like, hold on, these motherfuckers not ready to punk me. These motherfuckers not going to make me feel like I have to adhere to your idea of society, and we can't just let you go on the panel and just say that. And a lot of black women put themselves in the front of fire, and when they do succeed in having this weird, eerie quietness because we took it to the next notch that you wasn't ready for, you're still upset. You're still upset. And we just was like, okay, even if we say, okay, go ahead, you get more turned up. even if we don't do it. So to shut you the fuck up on these panels talking crazy, we have to tell you, hey, I'll go get the white motherfucker to shoot your motherfucking head off, you black ape. Because you was just calling us all types of apes. So we call you one back and then shut you the fuck up. It's an issue. See, y'all don't want black women to win is the whole issue. And y'all mad because Kevin Samuels twerking on a sat head ass is dead. And black women is laughing. But if we already know that if Divested Zealot and them died, y'all would be celebrating as well. So let's not play those games. Okay? You spend your whole life talking shit and making black women that's bigger feel bad, and you don't know the spiritual consequences of what that is. You don't know what black women cried at night because you on a panel talking shit, and you done took black women and a whole group of groups of at least hundreds of black people to a deep dark place that their mind didn't need to go to. That's on a lower vibration. Okay? That's not what we need to be doing for each other. We need to start uplifting each other. And when that conversation turns around, motherfuckers on here will still call you a goofy motherfucking whore anyway. So motherfuckers will be damned if you do, damned if you don't. And the same motherfuckers be in different people chats and motherfucker. You got renters and other people's chats. The same people that you beefing with, you in another motherfucking chat talking shit. But you talking to somebody a whore. And it's just like the double talk, like, motherfucker, don't let me catch you slipping in these YouTube streets, in these dark panels, just letting shit fly. Because I see a lot of motherfuckers just being phony on here. There's a lot of phoniness on this bitch. And you mad that it was a better plan than putting the white man on a pedestal on that panel. Okay, then telling y'all I'ma have the white man eating out of my hands and kill you motherfuckers before I ever let you make me feel a certain way about anything in this motherfucker. Okay? That's that Kathy Bates energy. That's that eerie energy that you really not ready for. It's the shit that black men want to have a poly situation, but they can't have it because they know black women is going to plan to kill you, motherfucker. Do magic, take all your money and all that other shit. Y'all scared of the matriarchal power really rising above all this bullshit because in the natural order of things, we have certain aspects as ourselves as black women, period, as mothers of the earth, period, that allows us to take accountability. So y'all keep trying to throw accountability on us. Motherfucker, we the ones who nurture and take care of the kids, first and foremost. Give me 1 second, y'all. And so the whole thing about it is when black women do what they need to do and take care of the children, and we the only one taking care of the children, and y'all talk all this bullshit about how y'all talk all this bullshit about how y'all just want benefits. Motherfucker, just keep it real. Y'all just ain't really want to be there like that because in all races of men, and this is what Black Woman Spirit understands, she talks about it as well, all races of men have an affinity, have a likeness of they do the same thing. They leave their fucking kids. In all races of men, it's prominent for men to leave their children because the men just don't care. Y'all trying to put it just on a black man. We focus on just the black men because that's what we deal with as a whole. I don't care about Nala-Tez nor Black Woman Spirit. All of them need to go. And who was saying they will get a white man to kill someone? Black Woman Spirit. But the person who played the recording, I'm saying they say some dark shit too. Okay? And you may feel how you want to feel because you're not really caught up on what's really going on. That's what I'm saying. You're not really watching these live streams. Y'all just laying in the back salty. That's why I say people going to feel how the fuck they feel. But that recording of her saying that was just so funny. It was just so funny because they didn't say what everybody else said. What did they say to make Black woman spirit say that? Because the black people on here, they're so obsessed with assimilation now on all sides. Keep saying they're going to leave the community while also trying to hurt people. And the people that chose to stay with our raggedy black ass, with the ghetto people or whatever the fuck you want to call it, who still choose to not assimilate and keep our indigenous roots. You still want to see us motherfucking hurt. You still want to see us crying and depressed and shit like that. It's really a form of sadism that certain black women, like Black woman spirit, is not gonna fucking go for it. And you can't make her go for it. You can't make black women cry. You can't make, and just like divestors, they can't make the black men cry. They can't make the black men say sorry. They can't, like the black men, they definitely cannot make the black women say sorry. Okay? Y'all can trip if y'all want. Yeah, the brotherhood is a little bit stronger than the sisterhood. Because yeah, we didn't let the gender war is really based off the fact that what it truly is based off the fact that women go against each other based off certain feminine roles. Okay, and when men insert themselves, it just gets to be sloppy. Because what you're supposed to do as a man, you're supposed to stand in what you want and not tell women what to do. The woman that you want to do what they supposed to do, they supposed to just come to you. But then you got these black pill motherfuckers fucking up the game, fucking up the image of black men, because they got these black men that's not confident talking about something. and you got feminists that do the same thing. You got these black men that's talking about based off how I look, I can't get nobody. But with the black men, they just completely give up. They just completely give up hope. And when black women give up hope, they still like, hey, I'm going to find me a motherfucker. So they just keep getting their feet wet and find somebody. And these relationships keep coming out to the forefront because of social media. And you still got motherfuckers online lying to black women saying we not seeing what the fuck we seeing. That we not seeing this ugly bitch with a high value man and she ain't got shit going for herself, but he still pay all her bills. Y'all gonna act like we don't see this. He eating shit. Well, it don't seem like it, ma'am. And then we see the same side for the black men. We see the black men getting with these fat, we see these fat-ass black men getting with these ugly, fat, white women or whatever the fuck. And Cynthia G gonna try to tell us we don't see what we seeing. It's the same thing. Motherfuckers on here try to say we don't see what we seeing because y'all try to create these environments and try to get people out their character. Try to get them to say some things that they're not comfortable with saying because you want to make me feel, you want to bully me online. You want to make me feel away. But how in the fuck did we get to the point where the Butch One Network is trying to make it not cool to be with our own people? And they was trying to push that shit to the beginning. That's some dark, fucked up shit. And y'all can't tell motherfuckers how to react. And you just get tired of that shit. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers be damned if you will, damned if you won't. And the Butch One Network, okay, the B1 Network, Black First Network, aka Divestment First Network, low key. Shout out to Slim Duncan. Shout out to Raw B in the chat. Shout out to everybody here rocking with me, even if you disagree. But yeah, so my whole thing about it is, you can't gaslight us into having a reaction, black women. Okay, and you can't gaslight black men into having a reaction when they in their own spaces. Okay, the way these black women are carrying on, you would think Kevin Samuels is on some Tommy Soto stuff or smaller, talking crazy about black women. I never understood why black women even call in his shows. Here's the thing: why black women call into his shows. The reason why black women call into Kevin Samuels' show is because when people put marriage on a pedestal, so I don't speak against marriage because I want black people to be married and I believe that we can be married. I just don't believe that people are pushing the idea of marriage that's really going to go with modern times. People is really in a fucked up condition right now as black people. And the thing about it is the way the economy is and the way technology is set up and things of that nature, and the way the young people now are processing the information about love, is gonna be about until they're 40, because back in the day, okay, the reason why there's some type of fake yearning for going back in the day to when everybody was getting married and all this other shit is because now our children are not bred or are not raised to be married. Okay, they are not raised to be married. So realistically, the reason why you have a surplus of people getting married and divorced still, and the divorce rate is so high, is because people still think you still have people that think they're supposed to be married at a younger age, and people are supposed to be worrying about their careers because everybody's struggling financially. And when people get out of these marriages, you have a lot of angry black men, okay, who feel like they were used as a tool because that woman and got half. They like, what the fuck? Or the child support situation. So really, really, if you really think about it, either way, the woman is still going to get some money out the situation. Okay. And so the man is going to feel like he was fooled in these unions. So really, what you really have to understand is Kevin Samuels, he did have some success in getting some black people married, and shout out to him for that. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I don't want people to die. You know, I still feel sad that he's dead. You know, I'm just gonna be honest about what he did when he was here. But I don't think he was on some Sotomayor stuff. I don't think he was on that. And that's not the point about him being Tommy Sotomayor. See, black women never said he was Tommy Sotomayor. Okay, but before he died, however, you have to understand, Water Sniper, he did say some dark things as far as trying to push on single mothers that they're supposed to allow a man, whether it be biological father or stepfather, to look at a 15-year-old, and we don't know the spiritual consequences of that. And a lot of people is going to get mad at that, but I can't lie and say that he didn't say that. And he didn't push certain things on black women. That's very dark, and we don't know why. And then he really like pushed the dress size thing a lot, and then for him to be caught up with a BBW, I mean, too many people romanticize marriage also, so a lot of people have an unrealistic view on what they think marriage life is like. Yeah, I think people get thrown into that lifestyle, and they really find that it's not the best lifestyle. And here's the thing, right? The fact that people aren't getting married anymore, and you have the whole child support, co-parenting thing going on in large percentages in all communities, not just the black community. But when you have things like that going on, we can go back to how people married back in the day. It just won't work for these days. Exactly. We can't go back to those days. We can't. People need to stop romanticizing marriage, because then they get pie on their face. A lot of people get pie on their face. And I think that's something, that's the tell-all sign of Kevin Samuels stuff too. Like, he was pushing that shit on and trying to make black women feel left out, trying to make black women feel excluded, and like there was something wrong with them because they couldn't get married. And what he should have been pushing was for black women to really live in their best life. And I feel like the people that was going to get married was still going to get, the people that got married in his lifetime was still going to get married, because I felt like those individuals, okay, perceive certain things in different ways. Some people will view Kevin Samuels and just feel like, oh my God, he's a great guy. He had so many subscribers and followers. Like, people rock with him, but there was still a whole sector of black people on YouTube who felt like he was abusive and he took us to dark places. And those dark places became very apparent a few months before he died, and he had placed that black woman in the last uncomfortable position that he was going to be able to do another black woman, when he tried to tell that black woman that she should be comfortable with any man looking at her 15-year-old daughter. Now, he tried to make it seem as though she was tripping because she chose her child first, but it's a matriarchal rising, and you have to respect the fact that black women would never go for something like that. That black women would never go for something like that. And I know it hurts to admit, but that's what it is. That's what's happening in this lifetime. And people bring up other people's names and other icons' names and shit like that to try to derail the conversation. But then you'll fire up a live stream and then ask the question, well, what was terrible about Kevin Samuels? Because I don't get it. And then gaslight all the black women who comes up on your panel. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. So it wasn't terrible that, and I'm saying like, well, what if it was your daughter and the step whoever was looking at your child? Oh, I'm a pump and dump nigga. I'm just gone. Well, nigga, fucker, be gone then. The fuck? Well, don't try to make it seem like you actually give a fuck about these babies and post another black woman doing something crazy to these babies if you're not trying to advocate for the black man being there as well. You heard other YouTubers say more dark things besides dress size or whatever. I post videos of black BW getting married and women who had kids previously get married by black men. And that's what I just spoke on that with a sniper. I just said that there's men on here who try to act like those type of successful relationships never happen. We're not talking about the things that you post. We're talking about what happened, what Kevin Samuels said. We're talking about pedophilia and hebophilia now. We've gone off into another situation, and you're still talking about dress size. And a lot of black men don't want to walk and chew gum. Like this one in my comment section who's still speaking on marriage and dress size or whatever. We're past that. We're past that conversation. You don't want to have the conversation now that we're having. Why did he say that to her? Why did he tell that black woman, try to convince that black woman that it was okay? That something like that was okay. And Faith Factor reviewed the shit. Bossy Empress posted shit. And I don't like that bitch at all, but she posts that shit. And see, now ain't nobody, now ain't nobody synced when he said that. Now ain't nobody synced when he said that. And I'm telling you, he said it's a whole video. He probably took it down, but you can still find it on YouTube. And Faith, she had reviewed it. Go to the Faith Factor. I don't watch his videos. I don't watch his videos neither. But when Bossy Empress Erky ass, I thought she was going to go on YouTube because I do still follow Bossy Empress because I do want to see her crying again on YouTube about how she calling black men deadbeats, but you done lost your damn kids and shit like that, and you ready to be homeless, and you really can't get in a Section 8 apartment because you don't have your children. You can't even get TCA. That's why you begging for cash apps on YouTube, motherfucker. I like, but when she did post it, right? I understand. I just follow her because I want to see her cry again. Because that shit is fun, too. You go online every day, call black men deadbeats, but you is the ultimate deadbeat. As a mother, you only had one job: keep your children. It's mother's baby, father's baby. Please stop. That's shameful. That's really shameful. Okay. But my whole thing about it is Kevin Samuels was talking. I'm gonna put the link down in the description because I don't feel like somebody reviewing it. But I'm gonna put the links probably in the description box and in the comment section when I get off of here. But yeah, and that's the type of, and listen, and the dudes in these spaces, you have to understand, Sniper, too. The double talk is also the fact that the dudes in these spaces is the most homophobic niggas ever, right? They don't like black people. They don't like gay black people. They don't care if you're gay and black. They just don't fuck with gay people at all. They don't fuck with that gay shit. They feel like that's a woman, man, child first. And they let Kevin Samuels fly because they say that he gets black women together. Every single time. And the whole thing about it is every single time Y'all give me a few seconds. I gotta get my son together. But Kevin Samuels, he was trying to convince this black woman that if a stepfather was looking at his 15-year-old daughter, and the daughter said something that she shouldn't just jump and get that man out the house. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was like he was trying to groom this black woman into accepting the fact that men is just going to be looking at the 15-year-old or try to make a 15-year-old. Well, how is a 15-year-old going to make something like that up? And you should choose your child first if a situation like that ever happens. You should. You should choose your child first. And he tried to make it seem like she should believe the man over the 15-year-old. The 15-year-old said, "Hey, daddy or my stepfather has been looking at me when I get out the shower." Why are you women just so quick to believe a child or whatever? What asset is it? What asset is she bringing to the table as a child? She don't. That's why. What are you talking about? You trying to create this narrative that I'm supposed to just sell my daughter off? Like, sir, fuck you. So if you want to know, right? A lot of people on YouTube that stay on YouTube for a long time, whether they get Kevin Samuels large following or not, right? But the survival thing on YouTube is just to accept sometimes, right? I was fucked with, I reacted, and you can't tell me how to react. Happy Mother's Day. And hey, Incognito, what's up, boo? Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Let me turn up the brightness on my laptop because I couldn't see. These damn comments be looking crazy as shit on StreamYard. StreamYard's fix this shit. How the chat look. The chat looking all crazy. And so I see Red Supreme going live now. Like Red Supreme, he be going in on Nyla Says and Cynthia G and Taz exclusives and all them, but I just don't agree with how he went in on Atari for no reason. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Incognito. Paris Hilton reviewed a video of one of his followers who did not believe her daughter, and the daughter ended up pregnant by this pedo. Spiritual death, spiritual consequences. Let's go. Spiritual karma in this bitch. That's what it is. And I see people clicking out the video. I don't give a fuck. I came to get some shit off my chest. because YouTube will change your life. You never heard people on line talking like this. This is sad, y'all. Paris Malone did review a video, and see, the whole thing about it is it is time. It is time for black women to stop sucking a dick of white men and start squatting up on these motherfuckers. Okay? Get your Kathy Bates on. Keep going back and forth with you niggas. Shut you nigga the fuck up. Tell you straight up, I'll get that white man to shoot you in your fucking head. You talk about you want to get your white woman or me to try to throw this white woman on me like I'm supposed to start crying and shit. I said, what did Bossy say? Bossy had reviewed that video too, but I think she got the original video on her Bossy Empress TV. That's why sometimes I'll just stay subscribed to people because they have a lot of news going on, and you'll never know who's gonna pop up with a new video. Okay, so sometimes you just stay subscribed to certain people, and a lot of people sometimes is able to keep their subscriber count up. The only reason why is because people want to be updated on certain things that's going on in the space. But what I will say is a lot of people assume too that if you don't like if you still don't like Kevin Samuels, then that means that you must like Taz. That's the new word on the street, I guess, or you must support Cynthia G. And so black men was feeling dumb as fuck when I was on Deep Panel, and I told the general, I go in on Taz every single day. I go in on Cynthia G every single day, but I don't agree with Kevin Samuels. Facts. When I was younger, I can recall countless men trying to sleep with me as young as 12. They knew I was underage. Yes, come on, yo. When I was 12, that's when men really thought, really before then, really when I was 10, because I was always built. Like I always had, I was always bigger. I'm big all my life. For mostly all my life. And so because of that, men were hitting on me as young as 10, 11, 12 years old. And they knew for sure I was a child and gave no fucks. And so we're going to sit here on this here internet and try to act like that's not true. And we're going to try to act like it's not true statistically as well, that heterosexual people have higher have a higher rates of being pedophiles than gay people. Because a lot of people like to throw that on people too. Well, they gang, because they was men. No, we already know pedophilia is about power. Okay? It's about people wanting to feel in power. It's a lot of low-key pedophilic talk on YouTube that's accepted. It's a lot of people that's accepted on YouTube that have a lot of that they're straight up on the sex offenders registry, and they got a 1K in their chat. I don't want to hear nobody running their fucking mouth on here talking about who somebody supporting, why, and all this other shit, and get the fuck out my face. At the end of the day, it's a circle of black people who support each other. Even when Black Women's Spirit was over there in the B1 network space, okay, I only knew of Rudem because Black Women's Spirit would just, sometimes she would have arguments. Sometimes it would be friendly. Sometimes it would just get nasty. But it wouldn't go that far. And she even fired up some live streams going at Rudem. And it was almost like it seemed like a friendly rivalry more so. It didn't seem like they actually wanted to tear each other's shreds or hurt each other's feelings. But I remember the other day, Rudem had played this recording of Black Women's Spirit, and they're both Sagittarius, which is interesting. They're both Sagittarius. And the other day, I think it was yesterday. No, it was the other day. Rudem had played this recording of Woman's Spirit saying, like, she always going to pick with Rudem, and Rudem always going to pick with her, and they just going to always have that rapport about each other, about their relationship. And I just thought it was funny because this was back in the day when she was still riding with the Butch One Network. And That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. And guess what? If something happened to Divested Zealot tomorrow, black men gonna be saying the same thing. That's why I said y'all need to quit it out. Y'all need to cut it out. Y'all saying the same fucking thing. If Divested Zealot died tomorrow, y'all is gonna celebrate the shit out of her death. If Cynthia G died tomorrow, y'all gonna be celebrating the shit out of her death. We not gonna know because it's a matriarchal rising now. And it might be another 10 years until a major feminist dies. Who knows? But right now, what we're in the age of the woman rising. Okay, y'all look into this astrology shit. Okay, stop thinking this bullshit. Okay, stop trying to put your man logic on some shit that you can't understand. The dark feminine energy that's rising right now. Okay, whooping your ass. Try to make retribution with black women today. Support a Black Women's Day. I see a lot of motherfuckers talking about some Happy Mother's Day after they was just talking shit about black mothers the other day. Come on now. Come on now. Shout out to Deke in the chat. Deke, I finally unblocked Deke because we was arguing for a while. We was arguing about Ramil, right? Deke, and look, Deke, I told you the Butch One Network was watching, and they took me and Deke's argument because they stupid as fuck. They don't have no originality, y'all. Like they sent Brother Moses over here to try to steal me and Deke's argument. They tried to take it because they knew that shit was hot. You know, that's why Deke that's how Deke got his first time on Baller X. Wasn't that your first time on Baller X, Deke? Telling Brother Moses, fuck you, nigga. He was laying on Brother Moses. Yo, and that was like, how are you so unoriginal? You take somebody's organic argument. And motherfuckers was like, that's just how the YouTube streets go. And I'm like, no, we're not even talking about talking points. We're talking about me and Deke was ready to bite each other's head off because he didn't even support Ramil, and I wasn't trying to hear nothing about that. I was like, nigga, I wasn't even talking about you. So he inserted himself, and then I inserted myself, and then we just, like, I don't know. So we was just basically battling because I wanted him to beat up Ramil one time, and he wouldn't do it because he said, I'm not going to speak on that brother. I don't even know who the fuck that brother is. And who comes all of a sudden on Mahogany Roots link talking about some, and what about Ramil? And it's like, bitch, this is why it didn't even work out right. Listen, because Deke really didn't fucking know. I just didn't know Deke didn't fucking know. And so now the fact that Deke fired up a fucking live, this is why I was so mad at Deke firing up a live stream looking dumb as fuck too. This is why I cussed him out, because we know that Deke didn't know. And I found out through that live stream when Deke was like, I'm going to give Gynocracy Takeover a red pill beatdown. Y'all go check out that video. Okay? He really didn't, but I didn't know because I didn't watch it. So I fired up 2 more live streams cussing Deke out and said, fuck you. Won't you put Ramil on display like how you put Taz on display? And we had our little back and forth. Brother Moses is supposed to know who Ramil is, but he didn't know who Sinful the P was. He found out because what y'all don't know is when you're over there with Taz, he marks so many people as pedophiles and manosphere and all this other shit. He lumps them all together instead of understanding that all these men is on an individual basis. It's just a tight brotherhood in certain aspects, and even they go at it, and it's in-house fighting. Brother Moses didn't fucking know that. So when motherfucker said, what about Sinful the P? He fired up another live stream days later. Okay, and this is when Rudamp, y'all check out my video where Rudamp went up on a panel with chopping it up with Brother Moses. That he went up on a panel and embarrassed himself and revealed what I said about Sinful the P. Because when I dropped them videos, just before that conversation he had with Rudamp, and he was like, what about the 13-year-old girl? Because I got a 13-year-old girl, and that's scary. I'm telling you, y'all go watch my video. It's some real shit. It's deep how these motherfuckers is stealing shit left and right, still. But y'all want Black woman spirit to lick y'all ass. She don't have to do that shit. She just with the shits. And she over here with the shit spirit. And I feel like we should invite her in. Maybe she'll wake up even more. Because if she willing to go at Cynthia G, we don't know how far we willing to take her and stuff like that, so she can really be in rotation in this space, because we all rotating in this motherfucker. It's motherfucking pedophiles and shit rotating in this motherfucker. So I just feel like if she's really not on the sex offenders list, why is y'all judging this woman, but y'all never really spanked these manosphere dudes who's rolling with these black pill motherfuckers. You know, these motherfuckers who just don't give a fuck, who want Sharia law. For Black women, we got to start being real, and we got to start being honest on our targets, on our own individual pages, and when we in people chats and all this other shit, and when we speaking on shit. I just want people hypocrisy to dissipate, and I want people to stop lying, because when you get on here, you have it misconstrued. You think motherfuckers is really being real. Then you find out motherfuckers like Logic City is letting or Thai City, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I said Logic City with confidence. I meant to say Logic Sphere. Thai City head ass is letting Taz. He's manosphere, but he's letting Taz G check him left and right. All these manosphere, this Taz go up on the panel, everybody get quiet. But Black woman spirit can't tell manosphere dudes that she gonna get a white man to shoot off their head. Like, make it make sense. But y'all let Taz rock. Y'all let Taz rock. I mean, but if Deke got his hands on that motherfucking Taz, he is going to let off that fucking Gandalf scream that he let off on me when we was arguing about. I don't know what the fuck we was arguing about. Like, yo, he going Deke, ain't you gonna let that motherfucker have it, man? What's up, Hood Therapy? Look, Hood Therapy, she done snuck her way into the space. We don't know how. Hood, did you see that? Did you see that video I had posted of Hannah Montana break dancing? And I said, this how Hood Therapy snuck her way into the space. And Hannah Montana was break dancing, and everybody was like, "Go Hannah, go Hannah, go Hannah." And so then it's this black boy. He redid the Disney Channel clips, right? So then he said in the background, why was Hannah Montana really zapping out like this? Because all the scenes with so-called urban hip-hop dances on Disney be corny as shit. But Hannah was fucking that shit up, right? We're getting down. And so the black dude came on there and was like, he said, Hannah, do you know how to rap? And then he was Hannah Montana in a wig. And he was like, no, look like I know how to fucking rap. Do you know how to break dance? If I don't know how to rap, what the fuck makes you think I can break dance, motherfucker? He said, we'll give you a raise. And then he started doing the dance over again with the fucking pink, with the fucking blonde Hannah Montana wig on. Yo, I was fucking crying. I said, this how Hood Therapy snuck her way into the space. Yeah, that just started breakdancing on a live stream probably one day. Everybody was like, go Hood, go Hood, go Hood. I'm sorry, I'm fucking dead. I said, yo, if Hood seen that shit and she took that shit on the chin, I said, yo, that's my bitch, yo. And I fuck with her content. Because she say some real shit or whatever, like, y'all go subscribe to Hood Therapy. And while you at it, definitely subscribe to my Spirit Mother. Let me put her link in the chat so y'all know. Okay, definitely subscribe to Booty Badass 38. Booty funny as shit. She be trying to understand things that's going on in the space and stuff like that. And I just laugh because Booty showed me so much that she said they all hypocrites on there, girl. She said, and she just be tripping because how people get loose on here. She be like, I just can't. Let me see. She gonna post some more videos. She just she's not really into it like me. She going to slowly peek her way into the space or whatever. But Boozy, it took a long time for Boozy to go down this rabbit hole with me. Like she know bits and pieces of what happened. Like she definitely know what happened with Taz, but certain things that come out because she is psychic and she knows so much. Like she know she barely have to watch these live streams, right? I just be telling her bits and pieces of what's going on, and she understand. Like it's just so weird, like how much she understand. But she had watched. I'm trying to think what she had watched. She had watched Atari, and I was laughing because me and Boozy was thinking the same thing. Like Atari looked like a better version of Cynthia G. She said, "Why she like the cute version of Cynthia G? Because Cynthia G is ugly to me. I'm sorry. I know some black men that still fuck with her, but I feel like the makeup is ridiculous. Okay, but and I was just confused. Why in God's green earth did what's his name? What's that nigga name? Red Supreme called Atari fat. Where is she fat? Where is she fat? She a little thick, but she slim thick. If anything, her booty sitting right. Like, what the fuck? I said, this bitch got a butt. That butt look like that. Lord have mercy. Her butt stick out. So she got the buttons. You hear me? She had that thing sitting up. Okay. Her ass was sitting titties big. Like, child, what are you talking about? You trying to make sure you wouldn't fuck that thing. See, a lot of men on here lie and try to make it seem like they wouldn't smash. Like, come on now. Come on now. And the crazy thing is, the woman that Red Supreme posted was the same size. Looked like this. Red Supreme is a dickhead. And I think Incognito, I think it's two Incognitos running around here. Because a lot of people, I think it's two Incognitos as well. Somebody said Atari does have Cynthia G's eyes. Exactly. She got her eyes a little bit. But she got them cute cheeks. So it just, oh my God, her cheeks is so cute. Atari cheeks is so cute. I love her cheeks. She is so cute. You know, and her little, she makes sure she put on her little cute shirts when she go live. Cause y'all, I don't worry about none of that. I put on a wife beater when I go live so I can whip y'all ass on here. I think so too. She looked like Cynthia G. Cynthia G was nice looking. I feel like she would look like her. Is that? But yeah, y'all. This was just a quick little live, and I just wanted to reveal some more stuff. And the whole thing about it is, see, Black woman spirit too. The fact that she's able to handle a whole panel full of motherfuckers and not let motherfuckers just drag her, that makes motherfuckers mad because, like I said, a lot of this entertainment here is for motherfuckers to get beat up and get jumped on panels and things of that nature. So that way they can, it's a lot of humiliation rituals. And that's why I say the way to survive on YouTube. I don't watch nothing, nobody. If anybody ever reviewed me, if Virtuous Woman ever reviewed me, Taz, I don't know if y'all watched the Taz live stream when he went on me twice. He did 2 live streams on me. Multiple people have did live streams on me so far. I don't watch any of that. Even if I was on somebody's panel, very rarely do I even review what I said. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I know that person can keep pausing me and keep creating their own narrative about me. I know people can keep just putting me on mute when I'm on that panel. I know people do that a lot. I know that people can just keep pausing the video and keep inserting their little thoughts and try to hypnotize the people and try to create their own narrative about you. And I don't take people making narratives about me lightly at fucking all. I mean what I say, I know what I say, but I also understand on panels with other people talking, it's hard to really try to get your thoughts out. Just because people let you up on a panel and let you say your opposing views, that doesn't mean that they're really that person. Because sometimes they can try to make you look worse than what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Turn your mic down and shit like that. The black women owe Kevin Samuels an apology for laughing about this death, but there are ones who made him famous. No, he dead. Don't nobody owe Kevin Samuels nothing. No, nothing that nobody say on this planet Earth is gonna make Kevin Samuels turn in his grave. If anything, it's gonna make him rest even more. Let's be honest. This is how death works. The more people let it go and don't grieve hard, okay, the more people just let it go and stop crying over him, the more he's able to rest more peacefully. Because when you mourn the death of somebody who died really hard, you're not able to let them pass on to the other side, then it keeps their spirits confused and it keeps them in the same realm. So I don't think nobody owes anybody an apology. People just gonna have their own opinions when people die. And I just feel like I don't know what y'all want me to say. Like, I feel indifferent to it, but I do feel sad from time to time. That's just me. Because when somebody dies, period, and by him being in the rotation of this space and sharing so many subscribers in this space, it feels eerie. But that's just how I view death. Period. I don't give a fuck what wrong that man did. He was alive. He's dead now. I just don't have no feelings about it because he's dead. And that's why a lot of black women don't have no feelings about it because he's dead. And I don't know why you even said that, Water Sniper. You know black women don't give a fuck. The black woman that's talking shit is never gonna apologize. So you even having that thought is just you trying to throw stuff on black women, like border on slaves, and black women don't give a fuck. The same way black men don't give a fuck. Okay, if Cynthia G died tomorrow, I just feel like they wouldn't give a fuck. They would post pictures of her shiny wig everywhere. They would be like, no more shiny wig. Give me that goddamn hair blow dryer, little boy. They would post her pictures of her wig. They would be like, no more shiny wig. Especially if she died with a dust bucket ass black man. Come on now. Black man would have a field day with that. And they can say that they're not going to laugh now because it's easy because she's not dead. But the person who died is Kevin Samuels. The person who locked up is Frank James, who was associated with the Manosphere. The people who getting fucked up seem to be associated with the Manosphere. When you look up certain Manosphere things as far as the white people is concerned, even they got locked up for shooting up some buildings. So of course it makes no sense that black men is on here like, oh, they're investigating a black man because they're trying to keep the black man down. Like, they've been investigating, and because you want your black ass wanted to have conversations about assimilating so hard, now you got to pay for it. You got to get your shit all checked with the FBI. Motherfuckers is checking for hate speech and all this other shit. They want to make sure you're not a conduit to a lot of these crimes, a lot of these hate crimes that went down. Okay. I hate when people get on here and be dramatic and try to throw on black men that they're going to get locked up. They're not going to get locked up as long as they didn't have anything to do with Frank James and killing the black woman and all this other shit. They just got to monitor everything to make sure y'all not ready to jump out there. That's it. That's all. Okay. But not black women apologizing for laughing about his death. Why? And why would I feel like that if I know black women not going to do it? You don't think black people in general made Kevin Samuels famous though? Yeah, Robbie, Cynthia G just do wear too much makeup. It just look caked on. It look caked on. But yeah, I'm not promoting nobody apologizing somebody dead. Just because somebody did. Y'all want people to listen, this is the internet. There's a whole lot of trolls going to be on here to make y'all mad. And that's just another conduit of this bashing on the internet, this cyberbullying where people think they're going to troll and make black men mad. They want black men to apologize for their rights. For black men having the right to say, fuck you, black woman. Okay. That's the whole thing about it. Okay. And Cynthia G definitely wears too much makeup. That shit looks a mess. I feel like Yeah, it's just too much going on with the makeup. I don't understand why she wears so much of it. She don't have to wear so much makeup. Lord have mercy. You can tell it's caked on. It just look like ain't nobody's skin. Why her skin look like it's her skin look flat as paper because she gets keep packing on a foundation. It look like it's all day. I'm dead at black. I'm still dead at black women apologizing for laughing, and we know that that's what they're supposed to do. They're doing what they're supposed to do. It's the place in the internet at this point. That's just what it is. Exactly. Like, why do you want black women to apologize because he did? Why don't black men apologize because he did? Because he was having Red Bulls. He was acting like a toddler that didn't want to go to sleep. Kramer Sang was acting like a toddler who didn't want to go to sleep. Why is you addicted to Red Bulls? You was 50 years old. Why is you still fucking? Why is you fucking Big Shirley? And you just said that this woman who is of this size is not supposed to be fucking with a high value man. You get online, make it seem like these women wouldn't touch your dick with a 10-foot pole because we know you want a 10-foot pole because you got a little twang in your voice. You bisexual like shit. And it's just like it's just getting on my nerves. Like wanting to black women to apologize. Well, we just know for a fact that any of these divested women die. It's gonna be a few black men on here laughing. Like I just make it make sense. Now black men is saying that black women laughed at Kobe's death, and I was in deep Miss Andrea spaces, and I just don't remember black women laughing at Kobe's death. Now, what I will say is that black women laughed at the certain things surrounding Kobe's death, like Cynthia G said Cynthia G, she really did say that. how I think a couple months before then she said how Kobe Bryant wife didn't give a fuck. I forgot what she has said. But she was saying something about his wife not giving a fuck. We was laughing at the fact that Kobe Bryant's wife just wasn't even grieving right. Okay. That she wanted all that paper after he died. Child, that's what we was laughing at. But we wasn't laughing that he died. Right? She was BBW and a nurse. She is a beautiful lady, but he put black women down who look like her. Exactly. It's the hypocrisy. I think black men should apologize for Kevin Samuel's death because we don't know what type of karma, what type of spiritual karma he's trying to pay. And if Taz keep playing, if he don't concede and adhere to the matriarchal power that's rising, he is going to be unlocked as well. Okay, black women not playing. When black women say no, believe me, it was some voodoo queen out here that just said his name super hard and said they wish death. You could really do that. You could really wish death on somebody real hard. That's why you got to rebuke your haters in the name of Jesus. Okay, black Jesus with the dreads. Okay, not white Jesus with that flowy straight red hair. I said black Jesus with the dreads. Okay, black Jesus. That's why I was laughing. Everybody know what Blumenspirit was talking about when she said she rebuked stuff in the name of Jesus because Jesus was built. Jesus was never real prior to black people coming on this land. We made Jesus real. Jesus was made on the backs of indigenous and black African slaves, black indigenous people and black indigenous African slaves. Okay. Because what they don't want you to know is a lot of Americans prior to the transatlantic slave trade, white people for no reason just took Indian people and then they threw them in Africa just to see how we was going to act. They don't want you to know that. Okay. Yes, I'm an Aboriginal black person. I'm sorry that y'all just finding out this way. Okay, I don't deny that we have African ancestry. I can't deny that we have African ancestry, but I just don't believe that we're just as genetically close as Africans is what the white man would like for us to believe. I believe if we knew for sure we were indigenous to this land, yes, I believe that black people have a spiritual connection where we would rise up and we would kill the white man. That's just my honest opinion. You don't have to go by. I don't push it on people. I don't even talk about me being a secret Aboriginal, but I am an Aboriginal. I am a Aboriginal. Okay, I am Team Black American. Okay, I don't hate Africa. I believe Africa is beautiful. I don't do the African booty scratching thing. I'm not ignorant towards African ancestry. I just believe that there's so much history they don't want you to know. Okay. Kevin Samuels is the second black man on YouTube who talked about reckless about black women who came up unalive. First it was David Carroll. What? Y'all come on now, y'all think it's a game, but it's not really a game. You feel me? Like, it be some divestors that be dead, but like, I'm just talking about, it's just a whole bunch of people with this dark rhetoric is just coming up there. But the whole thing about it is the man is being emphasized too, okay, because of the gynocracy takeover. Okay, because of the guy. I'm trying to keep y'all men on point, okay? That's why I'm trying to study the red pill knowledge. But these black pill motherfuckers is getting in the red pill men way. Red pill is for men to improve themselves and stop whining. The black pill is the whining pill. The black pill is the pill that put the black man on perks and makes him so desensitized to everything that's going on in his community. You're not even just talking about assimilation. You're talking about assimilation from any type of traditional being that you're supposed to have as a human. Okay, you're getting too animalistic out here in these streets. Okay, and you're not a Sigma male. You're not really built like that. Okay, you're gonna miss your kids when you leave them. You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry about child support. Karma is a black BB. Child, I just can't. What does Kevin Samuels have to do with you keep comparing them? I keep comparing them because a lot of them say the same thing. That's divested. What are you talking? Cynthia G. That's the ho. So Cynthia G is not the female version of Kevin Samuels. She definitely throw marriage on black women and black men while promoting some dusty ass motherfucker. I'm not saying that Kevin Samuels did that. But I'm saying he promoted a lot of dark shit too. I'm talking about people promoting dark things on YouTube. I'm talking about a number of different things. But my whole thing about it is I can compare who I want to compare. Why is you in the comments demanding that people do stuff and not do stuff? It is black women who throw marriage on people, and they sound a lot like, and guess what? They will try to push. See, y'all never been in feminist spaces because you're not a woman and you've never been through a feminist. You don't have a feminist bone in your body. You know, I hope you don't because you're a man. But here's the thing. When you go into feminist spaces, you have women that promote being with younger men because they say that older men is a headache. Hold on. There are women that promote being with younger men because they say that older men is a headache and they're stuck in their ways. There are women that promote that like even Nala says and Cynthia, what was it? Nala says and Cynthia G. It was Nala says and some other divester was on a panel basically trying to make it seem like it was okay that this woman was talking about how she was with a 16-year-old Pookie. And they just didn't give a fuck because he was 16 and he was a boy. Okay? So, yes, these conversations parallels. Black people on each side is talking about the same motherfucking thing. And we get on here and try to give each other pain about us having the same fucking viewpoints. Motherfuckers arguing about shit they agree with. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody's apologizing to Kevin Samuels. Nobody's doing that. Nobody has to do that. Because he's dead. He'll be okay. He'll be better off with people not grieving him so hard. That's what I'm saying. He'll be okay. Kevin Samuels and some in the manosphere as well as divestors are all about white standards, in my opinion. Exactly, Raw B. They are about white standards. And part of white standards is pushing marriage on people. while you're creating a whole society that's not built for marriage, financially, emotionally, and spiritually, emotionally, there's people who don't have an emotional bone in their body, but they're worried about marriage because they put it on a pedestal. Okay, and so you have divestors that try to be like, girl, you're not married, you don't got no man, and all this other shit like that matters. And then that creates black women who will sell their daughters off, who will ignore the man looking at the 15-year-old in the shower. And I feel like Kevin Samuels definitely try to normalize that, like that's not already being normalized within the black community, and it really needs to stop. It really needs to stop. Just like I didn't like how Nala and that other pseudo divestor was on that fucking panel and tried to make it seem like it was okay that this black woman fucked this 16-year-old. And it wasn't. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a little flashback. I'm going to give y'all a little Hotep flashback. You know, back in the day when a whole bunch of, when on YouTube, when it was more of a Hotep community. Where the fuck is the Hotep community? The real Hotep community, motherfuckers with the unks on their heads, the motherfuckers wearing the unks on their chest, the big ass unks. It seemed like the bigger the unk, the more comedic they was. Those men, a lot of those men, pushed the fact that white people were more so pedophiles than black people. But when you look at statistics, yes, that is true. White people tend to be more pedophilic than black people. So why in God's green earth are you having conversations trying to normalize hebophilia and touching on adolescent children? I don't know. On each side, you have these weird conversations of people trying to accept these type of things. Yeah, some women are attracted to them, so we're starting to have conversations too. Even on the men's side, you have some men who just like, hey, I want to stay with the black woman. You have some men who just like, you better save yourself, black man. You better. It's like, sir, I told you I was okay. You got some niggas, right, that come out and will tell you straight up, hey, I got this. I'm pimping these bitches. I'm pimping these black bitches. And you got another man that will still say, he's not even doing right by the black women. You got another man that will say, you'll probably be better with a white woman. Like, I've seen that. I've seen that too. It don't happen as often as with the divestors, the pseudo divestors, because the pseudo divestors is out of control. But it do happen with black men too. And I talk about both sides. Because see, Water Sniper, he wants me to be biased, and I'm just not that type of person. My content just might not be for you. I talk about both sides. I'm comparing and contrasting because I'm trying to get black people to understand it's just not black women that's the problem and you can't make me say it. And it's just not the black man that's the problem and you can't make me say it. I just won't. Most black women want and are with black women. I don't believe that for black people at all anymore. I don't think, and here's the thing, even if that was true, that doesn't stop the rhetoric online. You have motherfuckers who, here's another thing too, but I'm starting to find out more and more, Water Sniper, I'm glad you said that, matter of fact. The people that talk the most shit online, you find that they're married to black people. And they be like, I'm married to a black person. I got black kids. I'm taking care of my black person. But they're running their mouth the most. They're saying the darkest things online. Or the people they might be lying about being married, but even the fact that they have to say that they're married just to feel like they're going to have some type of authority to try to hurt black people online, to try to spew how much they want to assimilate and they don't want to be with indigenous black people. I mean, like, make it make sense. And zero white boys. And even Hood Therapy, she don't want no white man. Hey, God, I'm dead. Hood Therapy said zero white boys. I can merge them because I go in different sectors now. So I know that it's the same thing. I'm not mixing him up. How am I mixing him up? Did I say any lie? You can't say I lied or I'm not telling the truth or I'm creating falsehoods because I am telling the truth. Because here's the thing, and I talked about this earlier, but I want to say it again. When you're in Ted's exclusive little Butch One Network space, you don't know what everybody else is saying, but I'm very fucking nosy. I know what everybody is saying, and I think people was mad because I caught your ass on Candy Camera. I caught your ass in real time. Everybody in real time saying this shit at the same damn time. Y'all, black women and black men have the same plight. Black women and black men need to stop arguing because they really have the same plights. We really are peas in the pods. We're really meant for each other. How do we have the same complaints about each other? How? And I caught that shit. I think Brad Pitt is hot. Who said they think Brad Pitt is hot? Hood therapy. She said that's the I can't with Brad Pitt because I'm trying to think what's one white boy that I think is nice looking. Probably because I'm not attracted to them like that either. But I think one white boy that probably don't smell too much like spicy mayo will probably have to be Chris Evans. He ain't. I love Bradley Cooper. And you know who nice looking that a lot of black women don't see, and I don't know why. I feel like Mark Wahlberg, but he racist as fuck. That's the crazy. He racist as shit, girl. And he nice looking like that. His short ass, girl. I felt weird as fuck because I thought this white girl was cute the other day. Like, oh, it felt so weird. This TikTok actor, she cool as fuck. Child, see, her eyes all blue and shit. I was like, ew, what the fuck? You need molten metal dumped on you. Who? Who is molten metal? Who is molten metal? Hold on, y'all. Therapy said, racist fine ass. I swear to God, yo. Like, yo, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck while we chilling, right? Just a quick bet for low key. When we seen Mark Wahlberg in the movie Fear, that shit was so fucking good, yo. The way he fucking act was so toxic. But as a teenager, when you don't know any better and you don't know how bad abusive relationships really is and you're dumb as fuck, that shit make you little... That shit make you feel tingly on the inside, bitch. You was like, oh my God, motherfucker, he catch this bitch in the bathroom, started throwing on her coochie. Y'all gotta understand, I didn't have no sexual experiences, okay? This is the best that I could do, okay? I lost my virginity at 19. Okay, I was 14 years old. I said, oh my God, why am I feeling like this? Okay, and the movie Fear, Mark Wahlberg, child, don't get me started. Don't get me started. She says okay. Ronaldo, the soccer player. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of nice looking white soccer players. It is. Smoking crack. Oh my God. And that's what Shannon. Yeah, I can't with y'all trolling. God, he's so good. Yo. I'm gonna post on my community wall today the white girl that I was tripping off of. That was nice looking. But that movie with Mark Wahlberg, y'all gotta watch that movie if y'all want to get turned on by some white nonsense. Because I'll be talking about white nonsense on my page and how, because white people, y'all, when white people feel joy, Hood Therapy, back me up on this. When white people feel joy, it's like a joy that's like no other, motherfucker. Them white women be baking cookies and they take the whole dick in the back of their throat and yo, know when they in the romance white people movies when they fucking right, they be laughing and shit. You're like, why is you laughing, bitch? You just feel joy like that. So fucking deep. Yeah. When do you say white women look better than y'all in here? And when did I ever say that white men look better than black men? What a sniper just where the sniper on his red pill beat down shit today. Let's bring the red pill knowledge in this motherfucker. What a sniper. He like, I'm rogue mode in this bitch. He Red Supreme head ass. He wanna be Red Supreme in my comments, head ass nigga. Yo said don't get up. What did I say? I said a few of them look good. I didn't even say I would fuck them. All I said was, it made my coochie kind of tingly when I ain't know no better. When I ain't get close to no man. Okay? That's all I said, child. That's all I said. Lord have mercy. Oh no, with different type of ways. But yeah, I just can't. But yeah, I said, and that's what I noticed about hood therapy. She got that like, that's why she probably can relate to black people so much, because she got that like that melancholy, gloomy type thing going on. That's why I feel like white people really outcast white people that's more so. What's the white people that the gothic white people that just be like, I won't conform and stuff like that. I mean, black people do it too, alternative people in their community. But I think that's an interesting parallel too there, how happy white people be, because when I had described the type of joy that American white people have, when I was on the panel with Virtuous Women TV, they didn't really understand what I meant, right? And I said, well, we kind of got to talking about, doing the SEX thing. And I had mentioned that I said, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I said, when I'm doing it, I said, I kind of like laugh a little bit when I'm doing it too, a little bit. And I said, it's not really like I'm laughing at the situation, but I've had a black man recently complain about it, even though this is the first time I had a complaint about it, but he was saying like, is you laughing at me? And I'm telling them on the panel, like, yo, y'all don't never watch quirky white people movies, romance movies, and they'll be laughing when they fucking because they feeling joyous. I said, I really feel like nobody does joy. That's the one thing I will say about white people. They don't do joy the way black people do joy. And I think that's one of the major talking points of people that want to assimilate. We really have to make it normal to be happy as black people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they didn't understand where I was coming from. Yeah, a lot of black women actually like Keanu Reeves. But no, my whole thing about it is that I feel like black people really haven't made it normal to be joyous. And I said, why when we have sex do we have to be mean mugging each other? We don't always have to have an attitude to the point where, like when we dancing, when black people dance, we had that little funky look, like like that attitude. So even when we do it, we have that and so someone like me, and maybe I'm revealing that I don't have that much swag and stuff like that, but sometimes I don't be feeling like, sometimes I be feeling like happy and joyous and shit like that. So I guess he wanted me to put some stank on it with my face, and I just wasn't feeling it. I was just feeling joyous because I was in a moment. I can't, like, and when the other person is trying to make it seem like we in a music video or something like that, like they got to put on an act. Like for me, it's like, why am I performing and I'm having fun? Like, you find what I'm saying? Like my lipstick is fucked up. We be stressed. Yes. Oh, everybody love Johnny Depp. Hell yeah. What's up, unapologetic gentleman? I'm dead. Everybody started laughing out their fast feet. Yeah, and it seems like we did be stressed. I'm like, you don't have to put on a performance when you fucking like. White women not going to do that. They just going to let loose and just have fun and just laugh. And I think that's when people talk about assimilation. The first thing that they talk about is black people don't like to have fun. Because whenever, like white people, they'll even put on a whole act. Like it's also certain things as like facades that they put on. Like saying, "Oh my God, we all have to recycle," but at the same time, y'all started the pollution shit. And when indigenous people was on a lonely, we didn't have pollution as an issue. What's going on, Juju? Hey, my baby Juju in the building. We didn't even have pollution, so it's also like weird, like how white people, they'll kill you, they'll stab, how the whole image of somebody stabbing somebody up and smiling, that comes from white people. That's part of white culture. We smile at each other, stabbing at each other. That shit all over TikTok. It's a whole TikTok trend of somebody smiling because they bothered by somebody, and they stabbing the shit out of somebody. That kind of shit comes from white people. White people will stab you and laugh at it. Okay, laugh at it. And then black people, we so far behind. We still thinking that certain things like that isn't joyous to be victorious in your violence and in your justice. Like, so black people have such a downtrodden view of even violence, where white people, that shit makes them happy. Look at when white people dance, how vile it gets. Why are they having a whole mosh pit? They is happy to be busting each other up in the head. Okay. And then you got the black people. Somebody said you're not lying. But then you got the black people. You ever seen the Crump movie Rise? We all in a mosh pit. Ain't nobody laughing. Ain't nobody joking. We all looking mad at each other, and we mean mugging each other, and we claim that we having a good time. How is we mean mugging each other having a good time? I mean, I'm not saying this is part of the culture, and I love it as well. But I just feel like when it's more so a person that's more so goofy, black people be like, why are you being corny? Why are you laughing while we're fucking? And it's just like, because I'm happy, bitch. I'm a mother too. Thank you, boo. And it's like, I'm happy, bitch, because I'm fucking. I'm laughing at the fact that my hair look fucked up. Yup, my clothes are fucked up. I'm laughing at the fact that when I stop fucking, my legs gonna be weak. I just came 5 times. I didn't even realize I just came. I can't feel my legs. That shit is funny. That shit is funny. If you don't think that's funny, you'd have lost your goddamn mind. Okay? Sex is a funny thing. And that's why I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so here's another truth that I'm gonna say. Here's another fucked up truth that I'm gonna say compared to black people to white people. I enjoy lately. Okay, I'm gonna say this. In modern sex scenes with white people, I enjoy watching that more so than I enjoy watching black people now, because black people then got so progressive in them having control over sex scenes, right? I'm starting to notice that whole 90s and 80s and even so-called 70s sultry sex scene or whatever. Well, it wasn't a lot of sex scene in the 70s, but mostly 80s and 90s. That sultry sex scene where it's like the candles is in the background and the music, the jazz music is playing. Black people don't have that no more. It's over. You see the sex scenes with black people. Have you seen? I haven't seen no recent romance movies with black people, so don't bite my head off. But I'm talking about, okay, y'all saying Power, right? Power is just a tell all, be all of what's going on in the black community as far as sex is concerned. Why is the sex scenes in Power so hard? Why is it so hard? Why they look so mad? I said, why is everybody getting hate fucked? Everybody getting hate fucked. Ain't nobody making love. Nobody is making love. Everybody just hate fucking. Every single sex scene, everybody's getting hate fucked. The only person that don't be hate fucking people, and we don't even know because they don't show it, which is a cool thing. When the youngins supposed to be having sex, like what's the dude name? Power Son. I said Power Son. It's a Ghost Son. Little Ghost. You know, because he 18. They don't really want to put him on display. They don't really want the image of somebody that's supposed to be like 17, 18-year-old having sex. So they'll skip over that scene. But everybody else, no. Matter of fact, you know what pissed me off too, y'all? I'm going to tell you what the fuck pissed me off. Guess who the fuck did have a sultry, slow sex scene, though? I'm going to tell you. Now you right though, Hood. I mean, they be tripping on porn. I don't understand that. They be having weird noises and shit like that. I don't know what's wrong with you people on the porn, but black people porn, they always went on porn. but no, you know who did have a sultry scene though? The fucking gay boys. They scene was good as shit. The two black boys had a nice little sultry scene. I said, "Oh, you motherfuckers, y'all did that." I mean, it was nice to look at because I mean, I look at stuff like that because I'm me. I just try to respect the space and try to respect that half the people here is, homophobic. That's just how black people is. Most black people is conservative. I just learned to accept it. However, I couldn't believe they did that. I said they putting heterosexual relationships in the dirt, jail. But yeah, I just feel like why is even the image of white people having sex is better than black people because black people just keep hating fucking each other. Girl, just every single time they fucking, everybody just sweating immediately. They not even 5 minutes in the pumping and he just already sweating because he up there. He trying to pile drive and masturbate with her body. I don't want to see that on camera. It used to be nice, child. It used to be more realistic. It used to be more realistic. And I wanted to touch on this too. It don't got nothing to do with what I was talking about. But we're going to touch on this too. Speaking of porn, right? I'm going to need black men to stop embarrassing themselves, right? Getting up on panels and talking about oh, you black bitches be on ghetto gaggers and stuff. I'm like, here's the whole thing. But I could accept black men's assessment of ghetto gaggers had they said, okay, when I'm trying to get my rocks off, I see too many ghetto gaggers porn videos in my porn history. Not on the porn history, but in the porn search when they looking up ebony videos. That's one thing, right? No, that's not what black men say. No, they embarrass themselves even further. They say, "Oh, I didn't watch thousands and thousands. I didn't watch thousands upon thousands of ghetto gaggers videos, and I have no hope for black women. I didn't watch thousands of them. I didn't watch all the ghetto gaggers porn videos. I watched 100 million ghetto gaggers videos, and my assessment of black women now is you are a filthy whore." It's like we filthy whores, but you was watching that shit. Hold on, y'all have to understand. In the fucking clips, when you're doing your do and you go on the porn website, what is attractive about porn? That's another thing. What is it? Why are you trying to figure out anything and analyze any of these women? What are you trying to analyze porn stars for? Here's my fear about porn. My fear about porn is anybody on this earth that I'm gonna fuck with probably has a sex video out there and somebody can just throw it on me like water on slaves whenever I'm out in public with this person. Oh, what are you talking about? You can see on the clips on the side. Okay, when you're doing your do and you go on X videos, Pornhub, whatever you want to use, right? You're always able to see like a mini preview of the video that you haven't clicked on. So if you scroll over that video, you're able to see like multiple clips of that site. This is how all the sites is running. Okay, I'm nasty. Okay, don't judge me. Okay, I'm just giving you the 411. You don't have to watch that video. When the ghetto gaggers videos do pop up, because when you type in ebony, they do pop up, right? Just your mouse just going over the video, you're going to see a woman. She's going to be down on her knees, a black woman, and it's going to be a white man over top of her, stuffing his in her face, right? But guess what's going to happen? In the next clip, you're going to see throw up all over his penis. This is going to be very graphic, y'all. Okay, trigger warning. It's going to be throw up all over her face because that's how far he put his in her. You don't click on that video. You go about your business and you look for BBW lesbian ebony. Okay, that's because that's what you put in the search engine. But they gave you this filth in this search engine. My bad, y'all. I had to make sure my sons ain't hearing what I was saying. Sons was trying to be nosy. But yeah, y'all don't even have to click on the video when you going to go and you see all them ghetto gaggers type shits, okay? Porn was made public to destabilize bonds in a family. Yes. That's true. I think that's part of it. But I feel like now it's become something different. And you might be right about that in modern times, because here's what black men don't know too. Okay, I understand. Like, I understand they gave you that filth when you put in Ebony period, because that's what the porn history does. It don't mean that you watch it. That's number one. Number two, okay, what I'm finding out now is they're using that as an excuse to try to assimilate into society and stuff like that. Okay. But it's not really an excuse, because what you will find is you'll find those same exact videos with the combinations of different races. Because guess what, y'all? It's not just black women that's doing this shit. You have the white men with the Spanish white women. You have the white men with their own women. You have the one, they just promote the ghetto gaggers because they want black. And guess what? You have even the black men doing it to the white women, making the white women throw up. I never found it appealing. It's not meant to be appealing. It's meant to cause a divide. And I'm starting to understand that this whole thing is not by coincidence. It's by design. This porn thing. Because why is black men so fascinated with that? Why even is that the forefront? But you're not gonna put at the forefront that black men is making these bitches throw up too. It's making these white bitches throw up too. Fuck is you talking about? They making white Spanish bitches throw up too, and they got the Asian bitches in there. They got the Asian bitches eating 100 niggas lined up, and they eat they fucking cum out of fucking cup. Now, don't play with me. If you want to go bar for bar on this porn shit, motherfucker, let's be real. When I've been watching porn since I was 8 years old. Let's get it, motherfucker. I used to be on X videos before X videos became more accessible to all computers, and it used to put a fucking virus on your laptop. You don't want to play with me. I used to watch hentai and all that shit. Let's get it, bitch. Let's get it. Then watch every category. The only category I didn't watch of porn is that bestiality shit and underage shit. Okay? But as far as porn is concerned or whatever, now you don't even have to watch it. So I don't even know. That's disgusting. It is disgusting. But it's a lot of disgusting shit out there. And all races of women, when they in that shit, they do that shit. Let's keep it a buck, motherfucker. I will lean on all you manosphere dudes. You don't want to smoke with a real bitch who actually viewed that nasty ass shit. Because all you got to do is scroll through it, and you'll see clips of it when you scrolling through it. So don't fucking play with me, bitch. Don't try to tell me what's there and what's not, because guess what? It's white men making white bitches throw up. It's black men making the white bitches throw up. And it's black men making the black bitches throw up. What you won't talk about is how it's a whole bunch of white men on there, too, getting farted in their face, getting farts all in their face from black women because they worshiping black women's asses. Y'all don't talk about that shit, how it's thousands of white men getting that done to them or whatever. You want to talk about some fucking porn, bitch? I'll talk about the most disgusting shit. You don't want to talk about how it be like a 400-pound black woman and she be farting in a black man's face. You want to talk about that? You want to go real deep? You don't think you really want to go that far? Do you really want to go bar for bar with me? I don't think so. So on that note, I'm going to need you to sit your dumb ass, uncultured swine head ass the fuck down, because bitch, you ain't really been on these porn streets like that. Talking about you watch thousands of videos. Bitch, I seen all types of women. I hate when my spit go through the wrong pipe. But yeah, I done seen all types of women all types of races of women getting disrespected. Them videos where the Asian bitches get on their knees and it's like hundreds of men putting cum in a cup and make her drink it. Those y'all be putting Asian women on a pedestal too. What are you talking about? Talking about they the better woman. Those women who do extreme shit like that, Just say you don't want them, period. But don't try to make it seem like it's just black women doing it. I don't like that. GTO, no, stop it, please. I see a lot of people click out the video. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. See, y'all not ready to have these real conversations. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. I'm talking about these man spirit motherfuckers. It's desensitizing men to think that it goes so far. It goes so far, and I'm so happy that y'all talking about this because it goes so far to the point where we don't even want to have families with one another anymore. The black man just said, "Oh, y'all all whores." Therapy said, "Fuck this, I'm about to get OnlyFans." And there's a power struggle with the OnlyFans things too, and that's why I tell black men all the time, like, okay, you're shaming women for getting on OnlyFans, but now it's all these TikToks, right, that's coming out where the black men be like, okay, so it'll be a black wife and there'll be a black man, and she'll like play a trick on them. Like she very started OnlyFans and she'll put on like some real skimpy clothes and she'll be bent over in front of the phone. And he'll be like, "What the fuck you doing?" Zapping up. And she'd be like, "I'm ready to make an OnlyFans." He'd be like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" And she'd be like, "Well, I made so and so money on there." And he'd be like, "No, take off all that shit." He said, "Show more ass." He said, "You made how much on OnlyFans?" Yo, that shit be having me crying laughing. Like, I really don't understand. I think, and here I think what shock men too, they always post the real pretty women that's successful on OnlyFans. Okay, they post the real gorgeous women. Okay, they don't want to talk about these women online, and I'm gonna talk about it. I wish I need to get my stuff in order. I'm gonna get some pictures in order or whatever. Get on my Starism shit, and I'm gonna show y'all a whole bunch of black women that's successful who have their own sex pages and all this other shit. And they on OnlyFans and they big. Some of them got a little trans thing going on with them. You have these new women, right? They're bigger, and it's so weird. It's so weird. Alternative black culture is so weird. It's so different from all the black people on here. You have black women that will say that they're boys. And they'll put on like the fucking binders on their chest and shit like that, and they real fat, and they child, they be dark as the street child, and they women, but they keep saying they boys, like they trans men. I'll put glitter on these old titties. Hood funny as shit. That's why she fuck with me, yo, because I'm telling you, that's my kindred spirit real fast, because how the fuck she know I love glitter? Like, you playing with me right now, right, Hood? I'll put glitter anywhere on, and you can't tell me I'm not no motherfucking mermaid. You hear me? I love glitter. and look, if a man is cheating on his wife or cheating on his girlfriend with me, fucking me, child, you better wipe the shit out your face, because you're going to have some glitter on your ass. Okay? Because the bitch love glitter. Don't play about my glitter, child. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water, because I've been on here talking. Oh, my God. Can you believe my ugly ass used to laugh at people because they would keep stopping the classroom like, "I need some water," and I'd be like, "Your ugly ass don't need no water." Yes, the fuck you do. I used to be like, "You can't necessarily need that much fucking water for a live stream." I used to get mad because I used to be into it, and y'all asked to stop and drink some water. No. When you on here for some hours, you don't know what the fuck gonna happen. I be eating. Doing that shit. And sometimes I be like, how the fuck do I even have 100 people viewing me, child? I sound nasty as fuck. But I gotta get my message out. I know it's just a rough vessel of the message coming out. And I apologize that I smoke cigarettes, and I'm trying, y'all, okay? I'm trying not to live my life as a swamp monster. But I don't know. That's why I said black men gotta do better, because y'all still want my raggedy ass. Okay. Black men, we're not even going to throw marriage on me. You're not married. Okay. All the men that I've just about all the men that I dealt with asked for my hand in marriage. Stop. I just ain't want them. Okay. I realize the reason why I keep butting heads with people is because I haven't found the right person. I thought it was just me, about me improving, but it's just like I haven't found the right person. I can find somebody that love me and accept me and want to spend time with me, but it's just like I want to realize and really grow as a person. Like, okay, I really don't have a lot of stuff going on with me. Okay, once you get past my children, and then you find out that you love my children, everybody love my children. Okay, my children so sweet and cute. Don't no man give a fuck about my children. If anything, and this is what the men don't talk about too. I keep jumping around from different subjects. I got ADHD, y'all. Y'all gotta rock with me. Men love seeing good mothers, yo. That's number one. Oh my God. Protect your baby. Protect your baby, because even if you look at through his history, somebody could possibly show him. Just you listen. The things that I hear men on here say, I'm prepared to teach my man, teach my son how to be a man. I'm prepared, so prepared, and it made me realize I can touch on things that I didn't even know was an issue because I'm starting to listen to what men say. I'm starting to listen to what men say. I was so scared to see what men, that barbershop talk, it can take you to a dark place. It's very triggering. It's triggering as fuck. I don't think men really understand. I don't think women really understand how triggering we are to one another. Yeah, because I had to report that all these points that I got, and I'm just the comments be distracting me, y'all. The comments is hell, or YouTube, or any platform. Shout out to the chat workers and the chat, the people in the chat, because y'all really make YouTube what it is. Y'all torture people. Okay, if somebody getting dragged, y'all distract people. Y'all distract the live stream. Oh my God. But yeah, y'all. What I was going to say. Because I was going based off the comments. Because my comments is jumping. I can't wait till I get like 60 or 50 motherfuckers in this business. I think the most I had on my live stream have been about 20 people. My numbers is getting up there because this is consistently have been 10 people here. Okay? Not me. Not you, what, boo? Yeah, but I this is the first time I consistently had 10 people in here. Like, this is the first. Oh my God, y'all. Did y'all motherfucking see Lex Vortex? Now that Hood Therapy and said, did y'all see Lex Vortex battle rap league? Is you seeing this? Okay. I knew he could do it. I said, leave these suave motherfuckers alone. I don't disturb the chat. You don't disturb the chat. I feel like in Hood, she know where she at, because she know if she say too much, she gonna end up from my channel and tell me what you think. The audience also. Hold on, Boop. I'm gonna play it in a second. I think you already know that, since somebody can be like, you're white, and then it's just like, and then everybody just zap out. Like how Taz tried to do her. And I'm like, don't do her. She been here. Like, come on now. Like, it is like the only, and I see Hood being separate from certain white people who try to keep trying to push their opinions on people. She's just cool. She's just chilling. I don't I don't understand it, but you just got. I just feel like not all white people is bad for real. Now, when motherfuckers like and see, like I look crazy. Well, motherfuckers got people like what's her name? Good Mother. That's that bitch name. When people got motherfuckers like Good Mother and they fucking chat and she's zapping out, I do not like her.
All right, there's a lot of celebrating going on about Kevin Samuels' death.
Can y'all see it? Because
these are celebrations celebrations.
Every single time I share my screen, it acts stupid. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to replay it. Every single time I share my screen, my motherfucking whole computer just starts being glitchy as fuck. But on StreamYard, it's so bad, y'all. I do not like StreamYard for that. Thank you, Hood Therapy. She's gonna put the R eyes knowing I look crazy. I gotta get my hair cut. I just been in the house sick for real. And I know y'all probably don't know it because I released so much content.
He was making videos
but I be
trying
sick.
to help
I've been
men
sick.
on how
I've been going through different
to
type
get
of growing
their
pains.
selves together.
Taking care of myself, but
going
sick
through his
nonetheless.
Channel way back. He used to
I've
make
been fucked
videos
up, y'all.
trying to tell men how to properly dress,
Come on, video. Let's play.
how to act, you know, stuff like that. He would. Okay. All right. There's a lot of celebrating going on about.
Oh my God! Come on, computer. This is another reason why I don't do this because it'll be so slow. Yeah, my son's already been in a situation where he had 2 girlfriends already. So I do ask him questions about, like, you know, how he feels about girls and stuff like that. I don't know. My laptop is just a little bit older. But I know a lot of people in this space have older laptops. Like, I realized Red Supreme, he had a lot of technical difficulties too. I bought my laptop for $70 on Amazon. So that's my damn cell phone was more expensive than my laptop, and I'm supposed to be able to get on StreamYard with my phone, but for some strange reason, I just cannot. I don't know why I can't get on StreamYard on my phone. I just have never been able to. But my spirit mother, she has the same phone as me, and she's been able to get get on there. Like, she has the same exact phone as me, the same model and everything. She just got a different case, and she gets on StreamYard all the time. She get on my panels, but for some strange reason, my phone will not let me get on StreamYard. Now I can't hold my own. I can't get on panels for some reason on my phone, but I definitely can get on StreamYard and just talk shit. But if I try to invite somebody up, like for on StreamYard on my phone, it won't let me. Go to Radio Shack if they still around. Go to Best Buy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with my computer. It might just be the streaming service. Okay? And I paid a full price for my Xfinity Wi-Fi. My Xfinity Wi-Fi is pretty good. I just think it's just glitchy as fuck. But I will say this, though. On Melon, it is more reliable. The streaming service Melon, it is more reliable than StreamYard. That's another thing. I just think it's being glitchy today. Talk to his father about how you feel and how he feels about women as well. You are informed about what he is putting to your son's mind and heart. And if you need any spiritual help, if anybody needs any spiritual help with their children, as far as children is concerned, depending on what you're asking me for, you might get a really good discount, or you might get some spiritual work done for free, depending on what it is. So don't be shy about asking for spiritual work. For children, I do spiritual work for children. Um, my son's behavior was very bad before I got him back when I came out the shelter. So because what I was going to say, because of the jars. Close my door, boo. Stop being whiny. Close my door, please.
My doggy wants. My kids want to have fun.
You ain't gonna get my viewers by saying shit like that. Who is Anal Crack Shannon person? What is that for funny as shit? This water. Who you think is doing this? It's not Randy SoCal. Randy SoCal be on Taz exclusive Nutsack. This person tried laid on Shannon, and they've been Shannon is Taz exclusive. He's saying Shannon likes anal sex and crack, which they screen name is funny as fuck. Shit, y'all might as well say that it's woman spirit before y'all say it's that person. Randy SoCal. I just found out who Randy SoCal is. Yo, it'd be so funny meeting all these different people on YouTube. Yo, y'all just keep me so entertained. DQ irky as fuck. Stop trolling, Deke. Deke thought he was going, he be trying to, what's the name mean? I'll be trying to get, hold on, y'all. Yeah, incognito be everywhere. I just want to know how many incognitos it is, because I'm pretty sure it's more than one incognito than it's spelled that way. I just think incognito is like I don't know. I just think he just supporting he or she. I don't know if it's he or she. Because I think it's an incognito. I know it's an incognito that's a male, and I know it's an incognito that's a woman. But I think this incognito that's in my chat now is a woman. And they cool as shit too. But both the incognitos, I feel like it's cool as shit. They beat the white man up. Cause y'all, I'm gonna tell the truth, y'all. I love when Hebrew Israelites bang white people in the face. I love when I'm a black woman. Okay. Cause it's an incognito. Oh my god, that is so cool. This is why I love YouTube. I'm gonna tell you why. There is an incognito that's a man. Okay, and I thought that the incognito that be in my chat, I said that's gotta be a woman. Because the other incognito that I see, it's a man, and he got like this beard. And it's kind of spelled how this person, I'll be everywhere, kind of spelled how this person's name is spelled. But it's just weird. Like I say, it's parallels. And then the manosphere spaces. So that's just kind of like a deja vu type, weird type situation that I'm having right now. I'm having a deja vu moment right now because it just goes to show, like, what if, like, bro, he in the comments, he laid it on me because I tell the parallels of all the spaces. All right. And there is a whole man, a black man with a beard whose name is spelled just like incognito, and they be in minor spirit spaces. These are two separate people. Okay. How do I know it's two separate people? Because at some point when incognito was in my chat, she had a different type. She had a different type profile picture. Okay, and she was siding kind of like with the women a little bit. I go over and Red Supreme chat and Ramel chat, and it's a dude. My fault, y'all. My son keep trying to be grown to be nosy and shit like that, and then he want all this attention. Like, bro, get out my face. But yeah, anyway, it's two different incognegros because when this incognegro was in my chat, well, realistically, the account can just change their profile picture. But I think that no matter who the person is, they're trying to be on both sides, kind of like how I feel. Like I'm not scared to view certain content. And what you have to understand, a lot of people in the B1 network, they're scared. They're petrified to go into other spaces. They act like, motherfuckers is glorifying so hard, being with children and all this other stuff. And that's not really the case. This is the fucking, the motherfucking, ideals that Taz Exclusive try to put on the manosphere. The whole manosphere. And you cannot do that. I stay on this side mainly, 12, Lex, for Mary. Sometimes I go to Taz, but not lately. Sinji, First Million, SV, LDL. I really fuck with Lex. I love his content. Like the not the debates, but the rap league that he got right now is popping. The whole concept is just cool. I feel like the Pan Africans going against the so-called Aboriginals in rap style, and Lex said I'm a spy. I feel like I feel like it's a lot of spies in this space. Like I feel like right now, I feel like Water Sniper is a spy. Baller X on some spy shit, and Incognegro on some spy shit. But that's just what it is. It's a lot of I feel like y'all here to monitor everything. He took my ring. Yeah. Yo, until I really started going different places and just started easily getting wrenches, I started realizing like, yeah, the Butchman Network on some shit. Like they want you to kiss your whole they want you to kiss their whole ass. It's like, bitch, I'm not doing that shit. You kiss your whole ass. Just for a wrench. I gave Deep Kiss Rich back. He earned it. And I gotta give Smoke a crack. And ain't no sex with Shannon. That fucking rich because I'm fucking dead. That fucking name, every single time that name come up, I just be fucking crying because I don't know why I'm gonna shout this name. Not smoking crack with Taz. And ain't no sex with Taz. And I'm giving an apology that I read to 2008. Rocking with me. Why is her name so long? And y'all, when people put long ass fucking screen names, I just be so fucking dead. Just be funny as shit. This shit be that funny. That bitch said smoking crack and there ain't no sex with Shannon. Because of the channel. Why she got this picture out there? Yo, that's the funniest shit on YouTube. That shit hot as a bitch when that bitch come in the fucking chat. That shit lit as a bitch. I said smoking crack and anal sex with Taz with Shannon. That nigga named Shannon. My stomach hurt. Because I really keep thinking it's a woman. And he really talking about Taz exclusive to goat. Shannon. Oh my god. My stomach hurts so bad. I can't be fucking with y'all on this internet shit, yo. Like yesterday, we didn't play that recording a commendable gay talking about a penis being on his forehead. He played this recording a commendable gay, yo, going off. Commendable K up there just zapping out, bro. Talking about he's seeing the biggest dick because he took a woman home. Yo, you saying can I share the photo? No, because this is my computer being glitchy as fuck, yo. I'm gonna put it on my community wall because I can't. Y'all gonna have to do my community wall. Yo, because my fucking stomach hurt. I can't take it. I'm not ready to play with y'all. I'm gonna post all that. I gotta post all the memes. Probably all the compilations and all the chats. I gotta get it together because I got so many screenshots. Oh, y'all motherfuckers going in on Taz abusives. That shit is hilarious. I can watch that shit all day because the amount of gaslighting that goes on with this motherfucker is just ridiculous. Y'all cannot gaslight black women. Again, speaking about this motherfucker, talking about apologize to somebody. Talking about apologize. I'm not apologizing for shit, bitch. Me and Deke, we stand by what we say. We do not like Taz, and we forever on this bitch neck. In real life, is on site because it's people that financially support. I was a member. I watched all the exclusive shit. Okay, he's really going down the drain. He's really going down the drain. It seemed like now he just lashing out at everybody because he's so mad. He's so mad. What are you so mad for? Nigga, you supported Sinful to P, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Sinful to P raped that 13-year-old. But it wasn't just that. It wasn't even just about sex. He's so disgusting. He wanted the whole relationship with a 13-year-old with a whole baby. Like, you're fucking weird as fuck. Talk about some pimping every day. Nigga, pimping where? Like, sir, please. Like, with your twang in your voice. Like, sounding like you taking up the booty. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, your nigga's not ready to play with you, Sinful to P. And he was scared to go against this nigga. Like, nigga, we with the shit spear. We hit links. We with that purge shit. Shout out to Auntie, the real hoe with a purge. Auntie ain't sharing none of my live streams. Cause he was mad because I laid the fuck out of Taz. He talking about Taz showed up. Taz showed up. You give a fuck about Taz show. He showed up when everybody was asleep, like I said. And I still fuck with Auntie and I still share his live stream because Like, we not gonna get it out the mud, laying on tags if we stealing concepts from other people that on the street. We see what the fuck you did, you fucking nappy bearded ass face motherfucking ass bitch. You knew you should have tagged Auntie in the motherfucking description box because you never showed up to the motherfucking purge, motherfucker. That's how we playing it. Simple P be playing gospel music and he raped the child. Hold on, yes. Why the incognito going on? No. See, and people be like, people want me, black men really want me to start crying. Black men really want you as a black woman. Because I realize not just me. It's just black women want you to start crying on these panels with these motherfuckers. Nigga, I came to be squeezed in between two penises virtually, okay, and get my coochie wet. I didn't come to sit here and go back and forth with your dirty head ass, okay, and start crying because you said you was going to leave me for a white woman, or because you reminded me that black men are leaving to go to white women. You cannot gaslight me. You will not. Okay? Okay, that's why I said like what I said. It's still funny. It's still funny that in the darkness of everything in this whole entire YouTube shit, Woman Spear took off motherfuckers' heads and told motherfuckers on that panel, them four niggas that was talking and giggling, talking shit, it got real eerie on that panel because she told them motherfuckers, I will get the white man to fucking blow your head off. See, black women need to start talking about how they'll get the white man to do the filth for and take care of the abuse of black men. But what y'all don't do, the only thing y'all do is big up these fucking white men, and it's just disgusting. Like, you're not talking about having a white monkey, a white slave in your house. I don't know what the fuck you're sitting here talking for. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. Exactly. I feel like a lot of these is the black men in our life, unfortunately, that get on here and that agree with this rhetoric. And I think that's what the media is trying to tell us because I just feel like what level of men's misogyny are you willing to consent to? And I ask black men, what level of misandry are you willing to consent to as far as black women is concerned? Because like I said, all black women are feminists. Okay. All black women have Miss Andrea's talking points. Okay. Y'all keep saying, y'all said the gynocracy is taking over. Y'all said black women is the problem. Y'all said black women is harlots and sluts and stuff like that. And so what I say is, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe, but I also believe that most of y'all ain't shit neither. That's what I come to the conclusion of. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I believe in the red pill and the feminism at the same damn time. Okay. And you can't tell me different. These black women will disrespect you just because. Anytime a black woman disrespect you just because you don't agree with assimilation, anytime black men will try to still hurt your feelings just because you told him he can go be with that white bitch and you don't give a fuck. We need to weed out who the real motherfuckers is anyway. And so you mad at black women because we're gonna vet you motherfuckers. And the way to vet black men and the things that black women don't understand is the way to vet black men is to get up on this motherfucker and get up on these social medias and see how these black men is talking, because it's every single one of these motherfuckers. Every single time you have an opinion about Kevin Samuels, somebody ready to suck his dick and all this other stuff. He was alive, I'm saying. Like, it. And you don't want black women to put pressure out here in these YouTube streets. All because y'all crying. I just don't believe in it. I just don't believe that y'all will really cry and be like, oh my God. Now, I believe Deke, He's a real ass nigga. He's gonna be sad if somebody dies that he was going in on. But you other motherfuckers, I can't speak for you. I can't speak for you bitches. That's why the gaslighting online, no. The gaslighting online is just no. And when somebody bite back and we body slam your dumb ass all over these fucking panels, and it gets an eerie silence because ain't nobody put our ass on mute because it's on a late night and you want to take us down a deep, dark, gloomy day. You wanted us crying on a panel and we didn't do it. And we beat you the fuck up with your sorry ass. You're bad. Why? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I don't give a fuck. Y'all can tell Red Supreme I said it. Tell him to pull out the old bitch. Tell him to pull out the old bitch. Okay? So we can see what that old bitch about. So we can see what that old bitch about. Because Taz dragged you all around YouTube because you was with that. As we seen that you was with a little girl. Somebody that looked like a little girl. And I'm not going to say she was a little girl. Because I'm not going to ever call nobody a pedo with no evidence. Hell no. I do believe that that was a woman that looked young. But just to keep yourself safe, no. You should never went in the hood and begged somebody that looked... somebody that you knew ain't had no kids that was 32. That ain't never been to no scratch. You should have put that scratched ass bitch on the screen. I'm telling you, he should have pulled out 4 old ass bitches and tell everybody, these old bitches suck my dick. These my old bitches. Yeah, Dick probably be the only one that probably probably feel bad about Cynthia G dying if she died just out the blue. I know he's not gonna laugh because he don't think I like, and I'm the type of person that I wasn't laughing at. Like, I laugh at the things that's around people death, and I don't think black men really understand that. Sometimes black women just laugh at the things that surround y'all death, just like how you laugh at the things surrounding Lawrence Smith death, Lawrence Smith Fields death, just like how y'all do that. You really the thing with Lawrence Smith Fields, y'all laughed at the things surrounding the death. Y'all laughed at how awkward it was, how nobody reported the story, the things surrounding it. And so y'all black men really can't take when it comes to their own leaders, black women, so like laughing at the irony of him dying. You don't know how them black women feel at night. I really feel sad that Kevin Samuels died, because if anybody died, and I feel like he was still so young. Like I just feel like, damn, like, nigga, you was addicted to Red Bulls, but I mean, I guess you get what you get. I mean, and are you really, like, if anybody is addicted to Red Bulls or caffeine, please cut out the caffeine. It's not good for you, y'all. It's just, oh my God. That's why I drink green tea or just chai tea. Or sometimes I'll even mix the tea together, the chai tea and the green tea together. I'll put some cinnamon, vanilla, sugar creamer in that bitch. It will change your fucking life. With a little bit of honey. Yeah. Please don't do the Red Bull, y'all. Like, don't do the Red Bull. Okay, I don't drink it no more. And I think as anybody, that's another thing that is also a blessing that came from his death, is the fact that that's another thing about awareness, that we got to know now something about his death was related to Red Bull. A lot of people out there is addicted to those energy drinks, and y'all, please Like I've been cut back. I just was cutting back, and I said I was going to only drink it like once. First, I was down with 3 times a month, then 2 times a month, and then it was to the point where I only needed it maybe like 1 time a month. Now I barely drink them like that. It's once every so often. I might pick one up like every few months, every 3 months. Now I'm starting to see, because I'm clean from that shit, because if anything, I'm quick enough to get some green tea or some chai tea or some other tea to give me energy versus just buying that bullshit. Or, looking at all the packets and saying what's for energy and stuff like that. And then also using my own knowledge, because sometimes they'll say something's for energy and I'm like, okay, that's clearly something for sleep. But yeah. I also said what I said. Y'all too funny in the chat. Y'all hell in the chat. Yo. Yeah, like the whole situation with Kevin, it really is saddening. It make me sad, but I'm not gonna deny what especially because here's the tactic that black men are using now. They ask the question, what did this black man do that was so bad? What would he do that was detrimental? And we're answering, motherfucker. We're not laughing. We just answering, and then sometimes we go up on y'all panel and y'all gaslighting us and yelling over top of us. Hey, you did nothing wrong. Don't call him gay. You dick sucker. So of course I'm gonna fire up my own live streaming. You gonna talk about we laughing, but we might not just be laughing. We might just be like giving commentary on the fact that you're not gonna let us tell the truth about what this man did that was so wrong, but you making community tab posts, you making video after video, you talking shit, you in people chat talking about something. Y'all gotta apologize. I gotta apologize for fucking even though he's dead. I give his family my condolences, and I feel bad for his. And that's another thing I think why I feel so bad, because I don't want his I feel bad for anybody who die family, because they're the grieving process. I don't want them to grieve that. That's a terrible thing. Lose somebody that's close to you, like your father, brother, whatever, son, and it's like, come on now, we not finna do that, but. It's the same thing, trying to trigger one another, and whoever, I don't know who fired up a live stream first, but here's what I know: as soon as the motherfuckers got confirmed from whatever source that this motherfucker was dead, D-U-D, dead. Y'all seen Repo Man with Master P and fucking Michael Blackson? D-U-D, dead. Soon as they got confirmation that motherfucker was dead, motherfuckers fired up a live stream like fucking Avengers coming on the fucking YouTube at the same damn time. I know Kevin Samuels was dead at the same damn time, at the same damn time, at the same damn time. And we not even finna fucking act like all these fucking manosphere dudes that was talking about fuck Kevin Samuels and why you ain't shut me out and why you ain't give me $50 on the Cash App and the super chat, and motherfuckers that built you up and made you who you is, head ass niggas. So as he died, you like, yo, what's all the shit that he did, yo, I'm crying, yo. I call him a faggot a million times because I knew he talked with a twang in his voice, and I ain't say nothing at first, and I rejected that when he said he was a faggot ass nigga, but you phony. Motherfuckers on here phony. I can't take it. But y'all, I've been on this bitch talking for 2 hours. I'm ready to get out of here. I feel bad for his mother and child. I'm done. Yo, it was lit. Peace, y'all.